Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, my name is Yokai and I make faith-based content here. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back to my channel. Please do not forget to comment, to like and to share the video. If you have not subscribed and you like what you're seeing on my channel, please make sure you do subscribe to my channel. So today I just wanted to come and make a very short video and just talk about prayer and faith. So recently I discovered, that most probably, a lot of us, we don't get our prayers answered because we pray them with a lack of faith. We probably pray with little to no faith. And I remember the story in the book of Mark, chapter 11, where Jesus cursed the fig tree and the disciples were pointing it out to him that the fig tree had dried, and he was telling them that, surely everything that you pray and believe in the Father, you shall receive. Praying and believing that you shall receive it, you will receive it. And I realized that a lot of my prayers, back then, I used to just pray for the sake of praying. Probably my neighbor told me that, have you prayed? And I'll just say, okay, I'll pray about it. But really and truly, do I actually believe that God is going to do it for me? Maybe a little bit, but not fully. So I say that, probably it's important that I share with you guys that, how faithful are you that God is going to answer your prayer? And are you really praying with faith and believe that God is going to actually answer your prayers and rescue you from whatever situation that you are in? Or you are praying in vain? Because words that you speak without actually believing and trusting that God is going to do it for you, they actually go in vain. So that's what I decided to come and share with you guys. I also remember this one sermon that I was listening to from Pastor Stephanie Ike, and she was talking about a vision that she got from God, where she was seeing this woman who was actually praying. She was really praying very hard and probably using the best English that you can find in this world. And she was saying, wow, that means that I'm actually not praying. And God pointed out to her that, that prayer lacked faith. And, it's the same with us, Sometimes it's probably because, we prayed before and we prayed lacking faith and we just think that God doesn't answer our prayers. So I'll just pray because my friend, my auntie told me to pray. But, I already know that God is not going to answer me. That's not the energy or the attitude that God is looking in us. He's looking for in us. He is looking at people who are persevering and trying so hard to grow in faith, bringing prayers that are, that have faith. That faith that he talked about, like the faith of a mustard seed. That's what he's looking for in us. I also wanted to remind people that, sometimes also it's very important that, your prayer has to be genuine. Your prayer has to be sincere. Your prayer also has to be driven by right motives. Because a lot of us, we tend to go to God and heap prayers to him. But those prayers, probably they are driven by hate. They are driven by jealousy. They are driven by envy. And obviously God is not going to answer such type of prayers. Why? Because those things, they are not in alignment with what he represents. So it's important that we analyze that, I'm praying to God that I need you to bless me with money. Most of the times we as humans are praying that God, please help me to be financially stable. Probably God has blessed us to be able to meet the basic needs, but we're still praying to be wealthy. And God is looking at you and like, why do you want to have so much money? And he sees that, probably if I bless you with a lot of riches, those riches are not going to be working to bring glory and honor to my name, but rather they're going to be working for the devil. So it's important that we also analyze and see that our prayers, they are in alignment with what God represents, and not just, being motivated by things that do not align with God's purpose and visions for us. And lastly, I just wanted to talk about, following other people and actually not really seeking to know God by ourselves. sometimes you just say I'm praying. Like I said before, I'm praying because my sister told me that I should. But really, is that how it's supposed to be? It's important that we see that, okay, when I'm going into prayer, my heart really isn't really that far from God. It should be close. You should be having a relationship with God, because at the end of the day, He can provide what we are asking for if we do not seek to have not a perfect, but if we don't seek to have a good relationship with Him as our Creator. So it's important that you also see to it that your heart really isn't far from Him. You also have to make sure that your relationship with Him is good. So that's it for today's video, guys. That's all I had today. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. Do not forget, God sees beyond the physical. God sees everything. We humans can't see in another person's heart, but God sees beyond that. So please make sure that when you are doing what you're doing and when you're praying, make sure that you always remember that God sees our faithfulness. So please do not forget to comment, to like, and to share the video. And if you have not subscribed and you like what you're seeing here, please make sure you do subscribe. I love you guys, and God loves you. Bye.